everyone. I am going to talk about a powerful process which will change the way your business is happening today. It will change the performance dramatically from what it is today. That is TQM. You must be knowing about total quality management. I am going to talk about that. I am going to talk about how it will improve your business performance drastically and dramatically. Basically, for TQM, education, training and human development, it is the basis. You need to focus more on training and develop human resources, then they can practice TQM in much better platform compared to what they are today. And total employee involvement and Kaizen culture is the base for continuous improvement. And total employee involvement, when we talk about total employee involvement, I talk about quality circles and suggestion schemes. We practice quality circles and suggestion scheme. When we talk about quality circles, you must be knowing about quality circle. It is 4 or 5 team members, operators join together with some facilitator and voluntarily they select a problem in their Gemba and understand the root cause through proper Gemba analysis and take the corrective action and countermeasures. And in our company, each quality circle teams, they are completing 5 projects per annum, and suggestion is concerned, the operators, they implement suggestions and small problems related to their shop floor, they solve the problem, and we have a very defined scheme for suggestion and we call it as suggestion passbook. We give passbook to each employee with their photo and it is something like a passbook. So when they give the suggestion, we rate them into A category, B category, C category. Accordingly, the rewards will differ. And if they give the A category, we give the 300 points and B category 200 points and C category 100 points. They can accumulate the points in the year end. They can take a big gift from the company and take it back to their home. And that's the motivation we are giving for improving the suggestions. So this quality circles and suggestions, it is a platform for the continuous improvement. And continuous improvement culture is the base for TQM practice. And I am going to talk about the principles, enablers and methods which we have to follow in TQM. When we come to principles, customer in, that is the topmost important in total quality management. We have to think about the customer in whatever we are doing in our company, and whatever we do in shop floor or any process, you have to think about the customer in mind. And the process approach, that is the second most important thing. And standardization, it is very important for PDCA. And continuous improvement, standardization is the most important thing. Then only you will do this PDCA circle effectively. And prioritization, it is very important, and we cannot do all work together. So TQM talks about prioritization and TQM talks about PDCA. You know about PDCA, P stands for plan, D stands for do, C stands for check and A stands for act. And this PDCA rotation is the powerful tool for business improvement and powerful tool for your continuous improvement culture. And when we rotate the PDCAs for business processes, then the continuous improvement will take place and we will go from one platform to other platform, one level to other level. And always the quality first is very important. You know about companies and the reputation is quality. Let us talk about Rane. Here the quality is the topmost priority we give, and Rane is known for the quality product. So quality product will come only the process and entire processes in the company is managed in a high quality level. That we are calling as a total quality management. So it is not a product quality, it is a quality of each processes and sub-processes. And coming to enablers, here strategy and policy management, daily routine management, we call it as DRM, cross-functional management, it is very important enabler for TQM practice. QCC and suggestions, which we talked about, and innovation in process and innovation in product. These are the very, very powerful enablers which will take the company from one level to another level, as I mentioned, drastically and dramatically. And coming to methods, maintenance management, including TPM practices, lean manufacturing, advanced statistical tool usage, SQC, and effective utilization of QC story, effective utilization of N7 tools, Q7 tools. These are all the powerful methods which will take a company in a growth path and take the company into a much, much higher level than the current level. So all these things focused on quality, cost, delivery, safety, and environment. So overall, everything together, if you practice everything together, then the overall it will satisfy the stakeholders, including shareholders, employees, customers, and all stakeholders like government, everything. So that way TQM practice will enable a company to perform in a very outstanding manner. I am going to talk about very powerful enabler which will change the fate of your company, that is policy management. It is their powerful enabler in TQM practice. Any company, it has to start from mission and values. The purpose of the company, which the company is there in this world. The purpose of the company starts from the mission and values. From the mission and values, we set the vision. The vision is a collective wisdom of the all employees working in the company. They set the vision for the company, which involves the top management, which also involve all employees. Once we set the vision, from the vision, to realize the vision, we set the goals. To realize the goals, we formulate strategies. And the strategies, we take strategic initiatives from the strategies, and to implement the strategic initiatives, we use this enabler, policy management. The policy management starts from the top man of the company, president or CEO of a company. They set their policy for the year, derived from their vision, derived from their goals, derived from their strategies, as I mentioned now. So once the president policy is set, the policy is set for the company, then the deployment starts. The president policy will be deployed to their next level as a policy deployment. The president will take managing points from the policy. The managing point will deploy it to the next level is function heads and plant heads. And plant heads, they set their policy management with the managing point deployed from president. For the managing point, implementation of the managing point, they have to take major measures. Major measures are major actions which require a clear, detailed action plan. So each managing point, they may take 3 or 5 major measures, and each major measure, that it has to have a very detailed action plan. How they can check whether the managing point is, they are performing as per plan? There should be some checkpoints. So once they monitor the checkpoints and they can complete their managing point targets. That's the way the policy deployment will be further deployed down to the next level. The checkpoint of the functional head will be deployed as a managing point to the next level. And next level, as I mentioned, the checkpoint will be a managing point. For the managing point, he will have his own major measures. How, that is the how part. So the how part, two things are very important. The metric. What is metric? Metric is what to measure. And unit of measure is the second important thing. What is unit of measure? Unit of measure is how to measure. So what to measure and how to measure, it is the most important things which enable the managing point achievement. The target taken for a managing point can be achieved if you take appropriate metric and unit of measure. Then he will have his own checkpoints. As I mentioned earlier, the checkpoint will enable the policy holder to achieve the managing point as per plan. Then it will be further deployed to next level. So like that way, the policy will be deployed as a managing point from president to functional head to next level, and next level to down the level. So which ensures the entire organization is aligned perfectly, so that if all policy holders, they achieve their managing point, the company's policy for the year, company's targets for the year will be achieved. This is the powerful enabler, as I mentioned. This will take the company from one level to the other level in a very, very systematic way.